Alright, what's going on guys? Willis here, back with another Genshin Impact video. Pretty huge one for you guys today. We're taking a look at update 1.2. Now, before I jump into today's video, I am holding one of my biggest Primo Gem giveaways ever. We are giving away 20,000 Primo Gems, yes. What do you need to do to enter? So obviously, support this video with a like, it's not required. Leave a comment down below. And here's the kicker, I'm actually doing a live stream tomorrow for this giveaway. So here's what you need to do to enter. Number one, you need to download Raid Shadow Legends. It's my sponsor for this month. Next, you need to finish the tutorial on the game. It's free to play, so don't worry about having to pay for anything. Link to that will be in the video description, and I'll be pulling the winner tomorrow live on my Twitch at 3 p.m. UK London time. So make sure you are there. 20,000 Primo Gems, guys. Link to everything will be in the video description. And with that out the way, let's begin this huge video. So yeah, like I said, guys, this is going to be super in-depth. So let's just jump straight into it. So obviously we have the new 5 stars coming. So basically, there was a Chinese live stream earlier on Bilibili, which is basically like the Chinese YouTube. But yeah, obviously we have the new 5-star Albedo. He is the child of calcite. His elemental skill is he places down a flower-shaped object on the field, and this causes AoE damage. Enemies within the area are attacked, and they'll have geo flowers explode on them, causing AoE geo damage. Standing on the initially placed flower will cause the player to elevate like a platform. So if you stand on it, you can actually go up, which is pretty cool. So you can actually do ground attacks or air attacks even from jumping off this. His elemental burst causes a geo explosion with spikes that essentially grow out. If there's a flower from the elemental skill within the burst effect, it will cause more spikes and damage. Also, excuse some of the translation. It doesn't, I guess, go to perfect English, but this guy is the next 5-star Geo, and he's actually going to be on the next banner when Zhongli's banner finishes. So next up, we have the 5-star Stars Ganyu, the one who guards the moon with discipline. Her elemental skill, you place down a ice flower and you jump backwards. It then taunts the enemy and deals AoE ice damage with an explosion at the end of the duration. Her elemental burst causes ice arrows to rain down and deal AoE ice damage. Allies within range get a 20% ice damage buff to their attack. So this is similar to Amber's ultimate with her fire arrows. Pretty cool. But yeah, Albedo will have his own personal quest line called the Chapter of Calcite. He's a mysterious new character that will appear in this first chapter. But yeah, I guess let's go on to the new region they're introducing, the Dragonspire, I guess, mountain. And I'm assuming this is going to be the quest which essentially unlocks the new region. Ganyu will have her own quest as well called the Chapter of Immortal Quillin or Kirin. But yeah, I guess let's take a look at the new region, the Snow Mountain. We've got a bunch of new screenshots that they showed off along with some gameplay. So the top left, we've got a place called the Snow Covered Road. The top right is the Nail That Froze the Sky. The bottom left here is the Sleeping Dragon Valley, the core. And then the bottom right is the Sleeping Dragon Valley. And this is like outside scenery, I guess. This next few screenshots here, we have the top left one being the tree that withstood winter. The top right is the Starflies, those electro sort of bugs. The bottom left is the Starflies Cave. The bottom right is the city buried by snow. So I'm assuming this is a bunch of the new locations we're going to be seeing in the Dragonspire region. But yeah, let's take a look at these new regional monsters. So yeah, obviously they're pretty much, I guess, ice versions of monsters we already have. Obviously we have the ice mages, pretty awesome. And then we've got a new mechanic called the Extreme Cold Environment debuff. So basically how this works is, while being inside the extremely cold environment, which I'm assuming is near the mountain or in an ice storm, you'll get this status that will accumulate very quickly, eventually causing a fog taint on the player's screen. When the extreme cold status reaches its peak value, the player will start rapidly losing health points. A number of items and tools will be usable when you are under the extreme cold debuff stage. It didn't specify if these are always usable or unavailable at peak status value. So certain player actions will actually speed up the accumulation process even more. So basically they were like, don't try and swim while you're under this effect because it'll make it a lot worse. Which kind of makes sense because obviously if you're really cold, you don't want to go in water because that just ruins you. But yeah, you basically have to look for heat to help you slow down this extreme cold effect. So stuff like campfires, torch stands. You'll get new heat sources from device activatable mechanisms and stuff like that. But yeah, this is really freaking cool. So yeah, we've got some more screenshots here of the Snow Mountain exploration. The top left says this is the thing in the mountain. Top right, the tree that withstood winter. Bottom left is the tooth and decay and corruption. The bottom right is the city buried by snow. And then we've got the main story here, the thing in the mountain. There are 3 small broken pieces frozen around 3 locations in the mountain. Normal attacks can't break their sealing ice. You must find a way to break the ice. So yeah, this looks like it's some sort of new activity, which is called the tree that withstood winter. And you must obtain a crimson jade concentrate and offer them to the tree to level it up. And the reward you get from this is something called a heat storing bottle, which I'm assuming will help you with that cold debuff. And then at level 10 for the tree, you'll get a 4-star catalyst, the fruit that withstood the winter blueprint. So I'm assuming these are actually items that's going to help you in the cold environment. So we've got stuff for new special weapon crafting, the tooth and decay and corruption. So at a certain place, you will find this thing called a tooth of a dragon, and you have to collect special materials from all over the map and the region and bring them to the blacksmith of the Snow Mountain. And he will basically forge you the dragon spine spear. So this is the 4-star dragon spine spear blueprint. You've got another one here, which is a sword, which I'm assuming you have to get other materials. So there's going to be many side quests that are related to pretty much everywhere along the Snow Mountains. A lot of these are going to reward you with 4-star weapons at the end. I'll show a few on screen right now. But yeah, obviously let's talk a bit about the new storyline. So Albedo is a very important character in 1.2. He visits the mountain very often. He'll pretty much give the main character a very dangerous quest. So we basically have to help him make a sword grow. So yeah, the main quest pretty much starts off with exploring the mountain, an introduction to Albedo, and basically just getting to know the place. So yeah, they're adding new improvements to the game, which is story mode autoplay, which essentially when a character has finished their line, it will basically skip to the next part. We've got a new character coming called Rosaria. She is a new sister nun. She's got something to do with Barbara in maybe their own story. But yeah, here is a new event with 4 stages. And this will gradually unlock 3 new stages. After 1 stage being tied to the Albedo quest, the event will also unlock the sword's special abilities. Each stage will unlock 1 ability. And it's basically got something to do with crafting this sword for Albedo. The sword's refined material special can be traded in the event store for all of them. There's going to be new artifacts. There is a new artifact dungeon called the Fenris Peak in the Snow Mountain. We've got new mini games called the Symphony of Elements, where you can customize the difficulty and get extra debuff conditions. We've got this thing for the elemental cubes, so the hypostasis with dangerous new attack patterns and abilities. Going against these special bosses will give you special rewards and bonus points. We've got a mini game, so treasure hunting with Sealy, a special token of iron money. You're going to get mini Sealy pets. There are special treasure regions that must be unlocked again as a location on the map, and this must be reached to start the treasure hunt. And this basically encourages players to explore apparently. So the special shop weirdo guy is back. You can actually go to other people's worlds now to basically get rewards. Everyone's rewards will be randomized every single day. So this basically incentivizes you to go to your friend's shop and basically get different rewards. This is pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, guys, it's just a bunch of improvement changes. So we've got the ability to change nicknames, chat without the multiplayer session, camera item equipped to 1-button shooting with emotes, different camera angles. Dungeon items will be automatically added to your inventory. With a continue challenge dungeon button at the bottom right, so you can continue basically when you finish a domain or a dungeon. Twisted Fate is awarded from the ascension of characters, so this is pretty huge. Every time you ascend a character now, I think it's to 30, 50, and 70. I'll probably correct myself on screen if I'm wrong. You will get a Twisted Fate wish. So this is a wish for a character, and that's essentially 3 per character if you get them to Ascension level 70. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this recap video. That's essentially been update 1.2. There is a lot of new stuff coming. Like I said, the English version is coming out later today, so just keep that in mind. Some of this stuff may be a bit off because of the translation, but I just wanted to bring you guys this video ASAP. And once again, guys, don't forget to go enter the 20,000 Primogem giveaway. All you have to do is download Raid and finish the tutorial to enter. It's all tracked. I can see your enters, so make sure you are there tomorrow at 3 PM London time. when I choose the winner. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.